I'm feeling high.
Hello guys, I have something to share with you about one of the characteristics of God. Okay, so we know that God is a God of love. Yes. But what else is a characteristic of God? As we read in 1 Samuel chapter 15, God told Saul to destroy the Amalekites. I think I said that right. Amalekites. And to destroy everything, to not take anything back with you. That's what he told Saul. It says, let me find it here. Okay, it says here, chapter 15, verse 3. Now go and smite Amalek, and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass. So, yes, this is in the Bible. So, this is what happened. Saul did not obey the command of the Lord. And Samuel said, "Hath the Lord as great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams." Verse 23. For rebellion, check this out, for rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. Wow. And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. So not only did Saul disobey the Lord, he pretty much rebelled against God. And so this is what happened when Saul disobeyed the commandment of God in chapter 16. Verse 14 says, "But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from the Lord troubled him. And Saul's servant said unto him, Behold now, an evil spirit from God troubleth thee." What? An evil spirit sent from God? "Let our Lord now command thy servants which are before thee to seek out a man who is a cunning player on an harp," talking about David. "And it shall come to pass, when the evil spirit from God is upon thee, that he, David, shall play with his hand, and thou shalt be well." Interesting. An evil spirit sent from God? No way. And then we go read, also go to chapter 18, verse 10. "And it came to pass on the morrow that the evil spirit from God came upon Saul, and he prophesied in the midst of the house, and David played with his hand as at other times. And there was a javelin in Saul's hand, and Saul cast the javelin, for he said, I will smite David even to the wall with it. And David avoided out of the presence twice." Now you're probably wondering, why would God send an evil spirit to trouble Saul? Well, Saul disobeyed a commandment of God. And if we don't think that God has the power to do this, then we don't really know who God is. Is when we read the Old Testament, we find out who God truly is. We see that God caused plagues, he caused a flood, he destroyed wickedness, lawlessness. He caused women to become barren in the womb so they won't bear children. These are things that need to be talked about because this is who God is. And if we only talk about God in the sense that God is love, yes, that maybe that is true, that that we need to also understand that God is also a God of wrath and judgment. And these things are the characteristics of God. Now, I hope this has blessed you, because this gives us more insight onto the characteristics of God. And so with that, my friends, be blessed.